Hello, I'm Gino. I'm here in Diniwid Beach, Boracay Island. Today my topic will be moving to the Philippines. I've been getting more and more people reaching out to me regarding moving to the Philippines. I always offer my assistance to people wanting to move to, and I never charge any money. I think that's why a lot of people contact me and start asking me about a possible move. Like right now, I'm assisting a person from California. The person is on Social Security, so he is thinking about moving. I've had 2 calls with him already. I'm trying to get a feel of what he's looking for here. Moving to the Philippines is not as easy as what some may think. The person from California, I am making sure that he knows what he is getting into. I want to make sure that he has enough savings, he has the means that in case it doesn't work out here, he can go back to the United States, or that he has a plan B here in Southeast Asia, like maybe another country if it doesn't work out for him here in another country where he can go. A lot of people move here because of the cheaper housing, and there are cheaper housing here in Aklan province and most of the provinces if you're coming here on a budget. I know that there are people that move here without a pension, not yet on Social Security, but I think it's an easier transition here if you already have a pension. I know there are a lot of digital nomads. It works out for them because they have income that they can rely on working online. I just think it's a safer move if you're already on some kind of pension, at least Social Security, so you have monthly income coming in. Because for most people that come here, they come here on a tourist visa, and on a tourist visa you're not even supposed to work here. So the person in California, I've had 2 phone calls with him already, including a video call, and I'm getting a feel of what he's looking for, and also letting him know of some of the obstacles that he may face if he decides to move here. He is dead set on coming here, but I am telling him all of the pitfalls of coming here. I just want him to be successful if he decides to come here. One of the first things he was asking me was, how about getting a motorbike for transportation? And with the money that he told me in savings and also his Social Security, I told him not to be in a hurry to get a motorbike here. He also mentioned something about getting a 55-inch TV, and I told him that's kind of like the wrong mindset when you come. I told him it's best if he lives frugal, at least for the first year here, so he can tell if he can make it here on his Social Security alone. The idea of buying a motorbike, buying a flat screen TV as soon as you get here, in my opinion, is not a good idea. I'm trying to get him out of that American style of living, buying everything at once, wanting to have everything as soon as he gets here. I told him it's not a good idea for him to accumulate things, because if he decides the Philippines is not for him, or even the area where he decides to go in, he will be stuck with that flat screen TV, that motorbike, trying to move all the things he buys here. My recommendation to him, since he is coming here on a limited budget, on Social Security alone, is to live frugal for at least the first year. Don't buy anything. Whatever furnished apartment that he gets, live in that furnished apartment for 1 year. Don't buy anything and start accumulating things. I told him it is important, in my opinion, whatever pension he gets every month, he has to put away some of that pension money for a rainy day. Continue to build a nest egg while in retirement. For me, since I retired here 14 years ago, I made it a point that I'm saving a portion of my pension each month. And I have been able to do that here on my military pension alone. Every month, I am putting away for a rainy day. It's allowed me to even purchase a brand new 2019 Toyota Wigo back in November of 2018, and I paid cash for the vehicle. Everything that I bought, our motorbike, the sidecar, our tricycle, Bumblebee, I paid cash. I no longer have credit cards. I got rid of my one credit card in the United States. I had one credit card here, but I no longer have any credit cards because I just don't trust credit cards anymore. All the fraud, all the charges being placed on people's credit cards, I just don't trust credit cards anymore. I just have learned to use cash, also use GCash, electronic wallet here and also a debit card. I can just load my debit card with the right amount if ever I need to book an airline ticket, if I need to book a hotel. A credit card, in my opinion, is just dangerous nowadays because of all the fraud, all the illegal charges that happens on credit cards now. Another thing that I told my friend in California, he has to set up accounts in the United States before he gets here. Like money transferring accounts like with Remitly, with Zoom, with Wise. That will be good to set up before you leave the United States. Also, I recommended to him to open 2 bank accounts in the United States. Just in the event that something happens to your bank account where your pension goes, you have another account set up already in the United States. And if he does bring credit cards or ATM or debit cards, I told him to make sure before he leaves the United States to renew those cards. That way, the expiration date, he has some leeway on the expiration dates, because that is gonna be one of the issues you'll run into once you get here, is trying to get a new card. The Philippine mailing system, postal service is not very good. It's gonna be hard for you to get a debit card, a credit card, or an ATM card rush to you here. And then I told him he really needed a trusted friend or a trusted family member to still handle his affairs in the United States. In case he has to take care of something in the United States, you need a person in the United States willing to do that for you. There are just things that come up sometimes that when you're here, you can't do from here. Maybe even consider a power attorney to one of your family members in the United States. I know I'm gonna have more conversations with my friend in California. Even little things like cell phone service. He was not aware that here all you need is an unlocked phone. When you get here, get a SIM card, and that's gonna be your cell phone here. He is used to that Verizon in the United States where it's a plan. They do have those plans here at Smart. Almost everybody I know here, what they do is they just get an unlocked phone. Once they get to the Philippines, get a SIM card and buy prepaid load for their cell phone. That way it's a lot cheaper to use cell phone here. And like for me, I do a lot of my communication here just using Wi-Fi because it's free. Using Messenger, using WhatsApp, I just use Wi-Fi here in the... Again, living frugal, cutting down on all the expenses that we normally have when we live in the United States. I don't have cable TV here. I rely on internet alone for my entertainment here. We subscribe to Netflix, multiple users on Netflix, and we pay 399 pesos or about $7 a month for our Netflix. And YouTube pretty much is our entertainment and news. I even watch sports on YouTube here. The one thing I always say to people moving to the Philippines, whatever income you bring in monthly through a pension, you just have to learn to spend below that. That way you're able to save some of that money. If you can save every month while you are retired here, you have a better chance of being successful in your retirement here. Thank you for your continued support of our channel. Dazzle, Leanne, and I, we truly appreciate your support. Take care, everyone.